Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, June 8th. In our devotion for today, I want to look at stories of blessings and injustice. Throughout the Bible, there are many stories about how God blesses God's people, how God gives them special promises, special abilities, special talents, success in this world. Tragically, often people take the blessings from God and they do horrible things with those blessings. Today's story comes from Genesis chapter 16. It's the story of Abraham and Sarah. Abraham and Sarah had received many blessings from God, including the promise that one day one of their descendants, and they would have many descendants, but one of those descendants would save and redeem the world. Abraham and Sarah were over the moon when they understood this. They also received many other special blessings as part of their special covenant relationship with God. But in Genesis chapter 16, we see what they do with those blessings. You see, having all those promises and those blessings from God wasn't enough for them. Things weren't happening in a way that was happening according to their plan. It wasn't happening the way exactly they wanted. And so they decided to take advantage, to use their power that they had and their prosperity. And they took a slave girl named Hagar and did some horrible things to her. Abraham's going to rape her, and then they're going to try and take her child as their own. It's not a good story at all. It's a story where God's people failed. Abraham and Sarah are not unique. Many people throughout history have had special encounters with God, have had special blessings, special talents and gifts. And do they use them to glorify God, to help others come to know God, to share of their abundance? Not always. Sometimes yes, but not always. You see, this is the harsh truth. God gives us incredible blessings and then says, do good with them. And then we get to decide. The church has very been much following along this pattern where we get incredible blessings from God, and yet sometimes we do wonders with them. We help those who are lost, those who are underprivileged, those who are abused to receive relief and healing and help. And other times we do selfish, self-centered things with them, only thinking about what we want and what we think we deserve. You see, getting blessings isn't just about the reward. It's about making choices to use them in ways that bring about peace and justice instead of inequality and abuse. Receiving blessings from God is not just about us living it up because God has said, I love you, enjoy life. No, God's blessings, God's presence in our life is always something to be shared. And until we get our head around this idea that God endows us with these talents, these gifts, these successes in life so that others can benefit from them, and not just that we can live in a bubble of self-congratulatory indulgence. Until we get our head wrapped around the idea that blessings are given in order to be shared, we will never fully be God's people. We will never fully enjoy peace or wholeness. We will never see justice in this world. So take a moment, write out what your blessings are, write out what you're thankful for, write out what God has done to you that is significant or special, and then ask the hard question: how have you used it to help others encounter God? Amen. Amen. This Wednesday, we have our prayer meeting. It's at 7 o'clock online on Facebook. Please join us. Send in your prayer requests. Also, on Wednesday is the day we're going to be collecting items for Gigi's Playhouse. You can also give a direct donation for Gigi's Playhouse. Just call the church, and the church can help facilitate that. We're trying to help Gigi's Playhouse receive some much-needed items in order for them to be able to continue their ministry. You can drop those off in the barrels outside of door C of our building. That's the south side by the main entrance, by the overhang. There's barrels outside those doors, and you can just come and place those items in the barrels anytime on Wednesday. In the meantime, take care of yourself, looking on those who are most vulnerable. Amen.